So last night, after we had eaten dinner, Sean was out at a meeting, and I was home alone with the kids. I had been with them all day. We had a snow day yesterday, which was wonderful but very hard because when we have snow days, I don't know what to do with the kids. Like I want to be one of those creative moms who does all these amazing things, but I struggle with that because there's so many of them. I'm just like, what do I do? But anyway, so I'm sitting at the table, and all the kids had kind of gone to their different rooms. Joseph was taking a nap, and I had eaten 2 pieces of pizza, and I was full. I was done. But because of the feeling of the walls that were just caving in on me from the day, of feeling overwhelmed, feeling like, oh my gosh, how am I going to finish out the rest of this night? And I wanted to eat more food because in the past, food has given me comfort. Food has made me feel better in the moment. For those of you who don't know, I'm in recovery for an eating disorder, for bulimia. I have struggled with bulimia since I was about 15 years old. And in the past couple years, I have had major victory in this area of my life. But since having 2 more children, adopting another child, raising our number of kids to 6, it has tried to manifest more because things are just crazy right now. Things are difficult right now. Things are hard right now. And I'm having to learn to press into my higher power like I have never had to press in before. My higher power is Jesus Christ. And if it wasn't for him in my life right now, there is no way, y'all, that I would be able to do what I'm doing. And so anyway, back to the kitchen table. I was sitting there and I just finished my pizza, and the other pizza that was in the kitchen was calling my name. I'm talking like strong. My flesh was like, go do it. It'll make you feel better for just a second. You've been with the kids all day. Just do it. And I had some worship music playing on in the background, and I just turned that worship music up, you guys, and I pushed my plate away, and I just wept. I wept on the table, guys. I wept in the crumbs that were on the ground, in the kids that were watching another show, and I know they shouldn't be because they already watched one. I wept in the child that was screaming in the other room, and I just cried. And I felt God in that moment. I felt him saying, Bethany, it's okay, let it go. And I'm telling you guys, in that moment, there was a release in that moment like I have never felt before. And I know that God was with me, and he gave me the victory in that moment to overcome something that has been such a difficult thing for me in this season. I wish I could say that I've been perfect and been victorious, but guys, I have not. And I have found myself over a toilet more times than I tend to think about in the past year. But in that moment, though, God is teaching me in those moments that he wants me to come to him. He wants me to come to him in those moments of despair and loneliness and chaos where I feel like the walls are just caving in on me and I am losing control and I am failing as a mom, I'm failing as a wife, whatever it is that I'm struggling with. And it was so reassuring because he gave me that little bit of strength and that little bit of joy to finish out the night with courage, and I was able to clean up what I needed to clean up, and I was able to take care of the kids, and I was able to love on them. I was able to do the things that I need to do because in that moment I broke down and I said, God, I can't tell you how many times I said out loud, God, I need you in this moment, Lord. I need you right now. I don't want to do this. I said it out loud. I do not want to do this. Please help me. And in that moment, he gave me the strength that I needed to overcome. And guys, this has been something I've struggled with for so long, and this season of my life is truly bringing all this to the surface where I feel like God is getting down to the root of why it is that I want to use food to make myself feel better, that quick fix, just like I used to snort lines of cocaine off of a table. Food for me, it's that same feeling of feeling like, okay, I'm not in control and I'm going to put something in me that's going to make me feel okay for just a second, even though the consequences of it are going to suck. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to kind of push you away, God. I'm going to put you in this box for a second and ignore you. But what God's showing me, I can't do that. because he's there. He's with me. He's with me in the chaos. He's with me when I'm struggling in the tears and all these things that are going on in my life right now. And I wanted to encourage you guys today that no matter what you're struggling with, whether it's food, drugs, pornography, lust, money, gambling, whatever it is that you're struggling with, God can take those things away from you, but he wants to come into your mess. He wants to come into your mess, and he wants to pull you out. He wants to show you that it's okay and that he loves you. He loves you in that mess. And so I hope that encourages you guys today. I love you guys, and my greatest desire through these honest videos is that it would minister to somebody. So please, if you feel led, subscribe to my channel. I try to post videos once or twice a week in hopes that my story and my struggles and my blunderings in this thing called motherhood would lift somebody else up, knowing that they're not alone and that there is freedom in transparency and there's freedom in being vulnerable. So love you guys. Have a great day.